Zachary was born March 2008. I was 265. When I left the hospital, I was at 255. And the whole ride home, I thought about that 255 because my second to last night there, my doctor came in. It was very late. She was at the end of her rounds and no one else was there. It was just Zachary and I. And she said to me that if I didn't do something, that I wouldn't live to see him turn 3. I had to do something. My heart was going to give out. My blood pressure was through the roof. And that if I wanted to see this little boy grow, that I needed to do something. So my inspiration for getting up and moving and getting going in this journey was my son. He was ill and he was crying and he was literally in the next room over and I couldn't even sit up in my bed. So that was definitely motivation and inspiration for me to get started was my son. I wanted to live a long life for him, and once I started moving, it became like a drug. I didn't want to stop. Every day wasn't easy, but every day was easier, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And once I started moving, I never looked back, and I didn't get up, you know, the next day in December and go outside and run a mile, but now it's who I am. It's what I'm all about. So moving is how I'm sitting here right now. Moving is how I'm able to see my son. He's now 4.5. By taking small steps and adding movement into my life, I'm actually able to look down the road, to look forward to the future. Whereas before, my doctor's telling me what my future was, it was very grim. I didn't want to look ahead. I didn't want to make plans. I didn't want to think too far into the future. Whereas now, being healthy and living the lifestyle that I live, I want to make those plans. And it's nice to know that I'll be around to do that.